This presentation is about physical properties, and there are 5 different physical properties that different objects can be classified into. The first one is physical state. Physical state is if the object is a liquid, gas, or solid. Conductivity, this physical property talks about conductors and insulators. Does the object conduct electricity and heat, or it insulate electricity and heat? Solubility, this physical property is about the ability to dissolve in water. Density, this physical property is about the object sinking or floating, being more dense than water. That means that it sinks. Being less dense than water means that it floats. And magnetism is the ability of the object to stick to a magnet. So we have different objects at the bottom. What we have to do is just talk to classify them based on their physical property. For example, let's start off with the metal nail, right? So the metal nail, in the physical state, is a solid. Conductivity is a good conductor. Metals overall are very good conductors of heat and electricity. Solubility, it does not dissolve in water. Density, it's very likely it will sink. It's more dense than water. And magnetism, well, here there is a little bit of a catch. So you need to know what this nail is made out of. Even though it's a metal, you need to know exactly what type of metal. If it is iron, then yes, it is magnetic. If it is brass, copper, bronze, or any other kind of metal, it is not going to be magnetic. Oil, of course, is a liquid, physical state. It does not conduct electricity. Does it dissolve with water? Oil? No, oil does not dissolve with water. Density, when you combine water and oil, we know that the oil is less dense than water, so it will be floating on top of the water, and it is non-magnetic. The rubber ball, it is solid, it is an insulator, it does not conduct electricity, it is an insulator, it does not dissolve in the water. Density, I think this one, I mean, it could go either way. I think it just sinks, but we have to see the experiment to be able to determine. And magnetism, it is non-magnetic. It does not stick to a magnet. So we can put it right here. Cotton balls, it is a solid. It does not conduct electricity. It does not dissolve in water. It is very likely less dense than water, so it floats. This is non-magnetic. Cardboard is a solid. It is an insulator. It does not dissolve in water. Insulator means that it does not let the electricity or heat pass through. The cardboard is very likely to float, less dense than water, and this is non-magnetic. Salt, it is a solid. A conductivity, the salt does not conduct electricity by itself. Does it dissolve in water? Yes, it dissolves in water, so it's soluble. It makes a solution, right? Density, typically just sinks. It is more dense than water. And then magnetism, it is non-magnetic. The styrofoam cups, they are solid, they are insulator, they do not dissolve with water, they are less dense than water, and they are non-magnetic. The powder right here, we don't know what is it. We know it's a solid. Maybe they do not conduct electricity. I don't think they do. Solubility. So for the solubility part, you need to pay attention to what happens when it mixes with water. So for example, if the powder goes to the bottom and you stir and still there, then does not dissolve in water. If it kind of disappears, then you can tell, well, yes, it dissolved in water. If it stick to the walls of the glass, or it just floats, right? Then it does not dissolve in water. Density, we don't know. And magnetism, this is non-magnetic. Plastic is solid. It is an insulator. It does not dissolve in water. It is probably less dense than water, and it's non-magnetic. It does not stick to a magnet. The handle of the pen. Let's talk about the handle. It's solid. It is an insulator. That's why it's on the handle. It does not dissolve with water. It is probably less dense than water, and it's non-magnetic. All right. Good luck in your presentation.